Morning, boys and girls. I just thought I'd do a little quick garage update video. A couple of people have been whinging that I haven't been putting many videos on lately, so I'll show you why. Basically, I've been flat out. I've been absolutely flat out. Got a new job. Things are coming together, but yeah, my garage is like an absolute tip. So, I mean, it's beyond. So, yeah. Trying to fix that, and yeah, there's just so much needs doing, but hey ho. Anyway, so next 2 weeks I reckon I'll have all this wrapped up and go crack on with the models again. But in the meantime, I'll show you some of the mad projects I've been doing. So I tend to I got so many on the go. I'll show you a few of them now, but I tend to just get them on the go, order the bits, and I'll have a go doing something crazy, and then it'll get frustrating, so I'll just put it on a shelf and then do something else, and then have a guts full and put it on the shelf, and I keep rotating. Well, by the time I come back to project 1 from project 6, then it's exciting again. So that's how I do it, and also when I've got time. So a couple of you know we've got Monster Crawler on the go, which is let's pull it out. So we're getting through this now. Oh my God, my floor is terrible. So this is a Lossy LMT, was a Lossy LMT. And I've got Super Bully 2 axles, 2 Fusion Pros, 2 99 mod servos. So the plan is with this, to replicate what I did last year for Southern Scale Trail. So I've had to do all this custom, but we've got a lot of flex going on now. So yeah, an MOA crawler, which will be massive. So that's one project. The link started to get frustrating, so I put it on the shelf. I mean, we've pretty much sussed it now, so it's just a bit of work left off. So we'll stick that to one side. There's the one. And I've gone into racing as well, unfortunately. So, right, as you know, we've got the Twin Titan here. Lost the body for that now. That's not actually the body for it. That's another one I eBay bought. And we're going all out on that with twin 28s and everything. But most of the point, we'll go back to the F1s. So managed to find, as a lot of you know, got the Red Bull RB7, which is 7th scale. I've put the 10th scale beside it so you can see how big this thing is. So we'll put the axles in line. It's a big old girl. So what we did with that, of course, they pull start and they're quite frustrating, and I missed a click start, didn't I? So got this one running, got the click start on it. Great. Now you've got to build this engine up from the kit, and when I was building it up, it was actually put together wrong. I bought it as a bit of a parts special on eBay. I noticed quite a few things that I didn't like about it. The exhaust port is a bit small, the crank is very heavy, the exhaust is kind of a cool exhaust, but it does nothing for the power really. There's a humongous flywheel on it, and there's just, it sounds okay, but it's a little bit puny. At the end of the day, it's an old Kyosho GX21 with a fancy head on it. So, but either way, I think I'm going to run this, apart from the click start, I'm going to run it pretty much as it came out of the box. But then I thought, with the size of it and with these massive slicks and everything, it'd be lovely to hoon one round a track. So I wanted to hoon one round a track. Also got the Ferrari. Near enough same model, however there are some differences. For example, the rear suspension is different. So this has lay down suspension, whereas the Red Bull doesn't. And this came with a 2-speed gearbox. You can get 2-speed gearboxes for these, but they're very expensive and very difficult to get hold of. I mean, a lot of these parts are super rare now. So I thought, right, how are we going to do this? Now, I did think, because the GX21 is relatively easy to get, I thought, well, I can mod the crap out of one. You know, I can port it, I can grind the crank, I can put a different flywheel on, I can do all sorts. And then I had a brainwave. I mean, there's nothing stopping us. The mounts are a little bit weird, but there's nothing really stopping us. I'm just looking at that now and I had a brainwave, but anyway. So anyway, the point being, there's nothing really stopping us putting a wild engine in it. Well, there is a few things stopping it, the exhaust for one, and this, that, and the other. But, of course, my favourite engine is a Novarossi. You put that in, you lose all the aesthetics of it. So I thought, right, what are we going to do now? So I came up with a hybrid. So here is the Kyosho GX21. That's actually got a Novarossi head on it. See how the exhaust port's a bit rubbish and everything? The flywheel's huge and all this. But then I thought, well, a Novarossi roll-in has a 6-bolt head. So I wonder if I can get the head, which I've nearly done, I've had to do a little bit of modification, onto a Nova. So now this engine is actually rated double the power of this. And if anyone knows anything about nitro engines, most nitro engines rev to like 35,000. These rev to 41, either 41,000 or 45. I think it's 45,000 they'll rev to. They absolutely scream. You know, I mean, you look at the crankshafts and everything by comparison. So, yeah, we thought, let's do it. So I've had to do a bit of machining on this head. But this one is going to have a 2-speed gearbox and an absolutely screaming engine. So, and we still retain the aesthetics. So that's the plan. Now, the other thing is being two-wheel drive, they can be a bit of a handful. They spin out and all this. But we got, you know, since these were made, these came with 27 meg radios. We've got, you know, we've got modern radios. We've got gyros, you know. So this one will be getting the fast, strong servos. I'll be fitting a Futaba GYD 550 in it to control it. And running it on a 10px. So the plan is to hoon this round probably Cotswolds track and you know, get some proper speed out of it and some proper fun. So these are all the things I've got to do. Probably won't be a lot of RC this week, unfortunately. I've got to put that bad boy in there when I got 5 minutes. It's been off the road for months and I need it back on the road, really. So yeah, that's garage update from Phil. But both of these should be complete and ready and on display at a cool show August bank holiday. Oh, there's the Titan shell. Yeah, so the Titan should be going as well. Don't have a lot to do to that now, to be honest. Just electronics. I've got the wild servo in it. And but of course all this work is custom and it's time consuming, so yeah. But yeah, so they're the major projects I got on the go, really. Yeah, Titan, the 2 F1s, Monster Crawler, and then God knows how many others. I've started to get into my Max has been stripped in that box forever. I've got a brand new Slayer there, which I've started to click start and haven't done much with. And of course, I got into racing. So this is the spare. And that's taken up an awful lot of time lately, but the racing is so much fun. So, right, I will leave you to it in my tip, and hopefully when we do another video, it's I might have had a bit of a clean up. But right, I will leave you to it. Catch you later, guys.